crazy sound up there again. Sasha, can you hear that sound?
What?
That sound.
What is that?
Well, come on, let's go check it out. It's that same thing I heard last month or whenever it was.
Oh, that's quite strong.
What the hell is that? The moon's out again. What do you think it is?
Hey, this is me, and we're hearing this weird sound out here. And it sounds like it's coming from the sky in that direction, and it's been going on for about 30 minutes now. It sounds like a jet airplane. I'll be quiet for a minute. It sounds like an airplane just hovering over my house up in the sky. Kind of sounds too like wind. This is freaky. It's raining here, but there's no severe thunderstorms or anything. It's just a light rain and this noise. I don't know what that is, don't know, but it's freaky. And I'm cold, so I'm getting back in.
Guys, going to my piano class. You know those sounds I talked about? I just heard it. Do you hear it?
Strange noises heard around the world the last few weeks has people buzzing, especially on YouTube. Clips posted from Arizona to England and right next door in Manitoba, all showing folks alarmed by what sounds like a noise straight out of a science fiction flick. Valley News Team's eerie.
That sound. I thought this was fake when I first heard it on YouTube, but now I know it's real.
It's April 15th, 2015, and there's this really loud noise. Sounds like jets flying overhead, but there's no planes. It's been going on for several minutes. I actually see one plane, but even so, the planes don't make this loud of a noise. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and there's some old chemtrails in the sky that put there a while back.
It's right now 4:47 a.m. on a Saturday morning. This noise has been going on since like 3 o'clock, off and on. I don't know what the hell that is. I see the moon up there shining bright.
What is this? Listen to this noise. Oh my gosh. It's like the loudest screaming noise from the sky above this building. I don't know what it's from. It goes away and then it comes back every like 5 to 20 seconds. Listen how loud that is though. It's fucking scary. Loud, listen. Here it is. Like, what is that?
This is Wednesday, October 17th.
Listen to this. It sounds like a car crash that never stops. It's exactly what it sounds like. And I'm kind of worried because I live here. What the hell? And it sounds like some kind of sonic sound, but I can't. What the hell is that?
Okay, so when I came up here to get the footage I was going to get today, I was encountered by a very weird sound. There's downtown, about 6 miles away, but I have no idea what the sound is. It sounds like it's coming out of the sky. It literally, I don't know where to point the camera because it's literally coming from the sky. So I don't even know how to describe it. I'm hoping this camera's picking it up. But it sounds like it's like reflecting off the sky. The weirdest fucking thing I've heard in a while. I've never heard a sound like that here. It sounds like it's going up and then coming back down. Like it sounds like it's going real high and then coming back down. We do have a cloud cover, so don't know, I guess there could be something above the clouds, but I can't even pinpoint where it's at. It just sounds like the whole sky is making noise. Well, I'm gonna go find out what this is.
This for you YouTube people. You hear that? Might be sounds of the apocalypse there.
Mistä vitusta toi tulee?
There's that sound again I heard about a month ago. I have no idea what it is. Another car alarm. Another one. Oh my god, another one. I can't believe this. Another. Is that 4 or 5? No, they stopped all at once. This is definitely going on YouTube. This is pretty freaking weird, man.
Well, here's a question for you. Are you feeling a little shaky this week? If you are, you're not alone. Over the past 48 hours, there has been some kind of a steady rumble. What many people believe are earthquakes in the capital area, tremors across the southern island, powerful enough to send some folks running for the doorway. The shaking has some people scared, but most are just flat out puzzled. Seismologists say there have been no earthquakes, and they can't solve the mystery. CTV's Joe Perkins has the story. He joins us live. Joe.
It's clear that people on Vancouver Island felt something in the last couple of days. Some say it was a shake or a tremor. Others go as far as to say it was an earthquake. The most fitting name, though, is, just like you said, Hudson, a mystery. They're the type of explosives used on construction sites up and down Vancouver Island, including a site in the heart of downtown Victoria. The dynamite would explain what people downtown felt yesterday.
Originally, we felt just kind of a little shake in the ground. It wasn't anything too big or noticeable, but
he felt something, and he wasn't alone.
I heard what sounds like a freight train coming, that rumble. And it's very brief, and then the bed actually shifted back and forth.
Marge wasn't the only one in Souk that felt the shake. Twitter erupted, with some asking what is going on in Souk, rumbling and shaking again. Others tweeted, starting to get a little paranoid, shaking happening in Souk. She ended her tweet, earthquake, ? The Pacific Geoscience Center says not a chance.
This is not an earthquake. It'd be interesting to find out what it is. It's something of a mystery.
One that has been developing slowly, with potential noise culprits on the island being crossed off one at a time. The Department of National Defense says it didn't have training scheduled that might have led to a loud bang or shake. Even blasting companies seemed quiet Tuesday.
There was a few cases of one company was blasting in Colwood for a short time, another was in Langford, but they didn't coincide with the times.
10:45 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. And while the construction crew downtown wouldn't tell us when they were blasting, it's highly unlikely blasts downtown are reaching Souk and even View Royal, where there were similar reports of shaking.
It would have to be an extraordinarily large explosion for people in Souk to feel a Victoria blast.
Likely much larger than this. A blast not enough to shake a nearby glass of water. Even similar blasts closer to Souk or View Royal would be hard-pressed to cause a tremor or something similar. So why the tweets and the calls?
There was definitely a shift and a shake, and it seemed exactly like an earthquake.
But it wasn't.
Our instruments are sensitive enough that if a chicken is pecking at the ground 20 feet away, it can pick that up.
But there was no sign of a chicken or an earthquake. And so, just like the work downtown, the mystery behind the rumblings will continue. Very puzzling. I can tell you that calls were also put out to the district of Souk, the Souk Fire Department, the RCMP. Even a radio station in Port Angeles was called to see if they had heard anything unusual. South of the border, the Whidbey Island Naval Air Station says they didn't have any aircrafts operating Tuesday because of high winds. So far, none of those avenues have helped shed light on the rumblings. And so, Hudson, we'll keep asking around.
Social media lit up yesterday as strange booming noises were reported by a number of people in New York and the United Kingdom at the same time. I'll show you what they sounded like in a moment. The police received several calls about the loud noises, but they have no idea what caused it. Meteorologists from the National Weather Service do not believe it could be anything related to weather either. One theory was that the loud booms could have been caused by a meteorite breaking up in the atmosphere and going so fast that it was causing sonic booms. However, I'm not sure how such a noise could travel so far in the air and be heard by residents in two places that were very, very far away from each other: New York and the United Kingdom. This is what they sounded like. It's very mysterious what could cause such loud bangs that they traveled this far, for them to be so out of place, and no one really have any good explanation for them. But it sure did creep out quite a few people on Twitter and social media, as you can see.
Did you feel that? Did you feel that? I can feel it. Yeah.
Oh, check this shit out. Listen to that. That is fucking crazy.
Where's that from?
I don't know. Sounds like a giant flame or something. I'm gonna walk across the street. No idea what that is. That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Strange mod sound. Seems like it's coming from the sky anyway. Dogs are going crazy.
There's been a lot of buzz over the last few weeks about strange sounds being heard in the atmosphere. People around the world and here at home have reported hearing some bizarre noises. The latest were recorded in the Battlefords last weekend.
It came in many forms last Sunday night. To some, it sounded like trumpets. To others, a mariner's horn. North Battleford's mayor says he can't explain it.
What I was hearing was what I experienced as possibly scraping.
It's now days later and the city is still abuzz with talk about the sounds. Everybody with their own guess, estimation, or explanation as to where they came from.
First time I've actually heard it with the raining outside. I just can't see with the clouds if there's anything up there. Okay, really? Okay, I'm going to call the police again. It's 3:35 in the morning, and I keep hearing this noise that wakes me up. This is a third night in a row. this is recording loud enough. There is nothing out here. Lights are coming on all over the neighborhood. Apparently everybody else is hearing it too. Going to stand here and see how long it lasts. Okay, maybe not.
The heck is that sound? Please make that sound again, please. What the hell is that? Okay, that's freaky, man. What the hell is that?
There went something. What is that? That feels like it's getting very close. Where is it? It's not back that way. It's up in this corner. Don't go out there. Do you see anything? I know it's coming from there somewhere.
Get the kids in the bathroom.
I hear the wind.
Get the kids in the bathroom.
Get in the bathroom. Kids. It's getting close. Jesus, Jesus. Not good, y'all. No, I don't see anything yet. Did you see the lightning? Oh, God, I don't feel good. Oh, Lord, in the name of Jesus. Why is there nothing on TV? Jesus. Keep the tornadoes away from the house, please. What was that? I don't know where the safest part of this house is at. It's on the ground for sure. I feel it. You see anything? Yes, ma'am. Has there been any reports of any tornadoes out toward the airport? Because it's really, really loud out here. I'm on Spring Hill Road on Walnut Grove Lane. It's about 3 miles south on Spring Hill Road. And it has just been going on for a while. Walnut Grove Lane. Sorry, I'm shaking. Okay, I don't, okay. Okay, thank you so much. They got a lot of calls, but she said we don't know if it's a tornado or not. They got if it is to get into the safe. Uh-oh, what was that? I don't hear it anymore, Tim. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Whew.
Voyager 1 is now 120 times as far from the sun as the Earth is. That means it's 11 billion miles out, and Voyager 2 is 9 billion miles out. They're very near the edge of the bubble the sun creates around itself called the heliosphere. We're getting very close to the boundary. We don't know how close because no spacecraft has ever been there before. But it could be another few months, it could be another few years, but it's probably not much longer than that. We travel 1 billion miles every 3 years.
Voyager was built very robustly, and Voyager was built with a vision. It was built with a vision to not only go to all the outer planets, but to continue on out as far as it can go, and hopefully out into interstellar space. And we're almost there. And that's the most exciting part, is being almost there after 35 years.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Super belle, hein?
Quoi?
La lune. Ah, moi j'adore.
T'aimes bien toi, hein?
On voit super bien les grattins. Avec les caméras, je sais pas si tu vas voir, là, mais c'est trop génial.
Bah c'est toi que je filme, hein, c'est pas la lune.
Putain, ben, je suis pas... Oui, moi je suis dans la lune, mais quand même.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
C'est quoi ce bordel?
C'est dingue, c'est quoi ce bruit?
T'entends?
Ouais, ouais. D'où ça vient?
Wow.
C'est incroyable ça.
Ben non.
Ça, c'est la première fois que j'entends ça.